Don't kill us, Frank. Imagine we'd go viral. We'd go viral if we died on the live stream.
Let's put this frame on the headstone.
Oh, put the QR code to the live.
Right.
Send $10 to fun.
Forward thinking.
Yeah. Oh, we're on the way to Heels Have Eyes. Part 2. Bart Deuce. And yeah, this is gonna be a good time. You convinced me to go.
Yeah, I'm glad you came. I'm glad we're going.
We didn't plan on going until literally
This afternoon.
until literally this afternoon. Yeah, I was in the gym and Westside Gunn came on my like shuffle, and I was like, "That's a sign that we have to go." And now we're here. And the quality of this live stream is probably going to be dog shit because it's from my iPhone while we're driving. But oh well, so you'd probably do have to speak a little louder.
Okay.
And yeah, but if you're watching, thank you for watching. Ask us questions. We were just talking about, we saw a sign for Canada. And you were like,
yeah. What if we accidentally turned into Canada? Could we get back?
That happens.
Like, yeah, but what happens?
You have to cross the border. We'd get arrested for allegedly having marijuana.
Like, I'm here illegally from Mexico.
Literally, though, when I was in Detroit, I asked the audience, I was like, has anyone ever crossed the border to, what the fuck? Why is this not connecting? He took the road to Canada by accident, and then the dude was like, they had to search the car. And then they found the weed, and then the Uber driver snitched on him. So the dude got arrested in Canada and left in Canada.
One star.
Because of the fucking
One
one star on that Uber. And it's legal to Canada, but you can't smoke weed. You can't bring it across the border. That shit, like, they got McDonald's in Canada. They got McDonald's in America. If I have a quarter pounder with cheese, I'm allowed to cross the border with a quarter pounder. I actually don't know.
Yes.
Are you allowed to cross the Canadian border with a quarter pounder and cheese?
No, you would have to convert it to the metric system. And,
Oh, like, what's that Pulp Fiction bar?
The Royale with
the
cheese.
Royale with cheese. Lil Yoshimitsu says, "A, it's lit, drive safe, and have a great time." I know look how bad the quality on this is.
Oh, man.
But that's just what you guys are going to have to deal with until we get into real land. CK Ghost said, "Where are you guys driving from?" We're driving from Massachusetts. So the Massachusetts way brings you like Buffalo.
Down along Lake Erie.
Are we going to pass Detroit?
No.
Or is Detroit?
No, that's for.
Oh yeah, Detroit's like 14 hours.
Yeah.
It's like a 9-hour drive.
Yeah.
It's like a 9-hour drive. Hopefully we don't end up in Canada. If you guys are watching, give a thumbs up. Thumbs up always do better. Yeah, we didn't go to the last Heels Have Eyes, but I just had this feeling it's gonna be a dope show. Static Select is gonna be there.
It's gonna be legendary. Wes's birthday party, so you know.
Yeah. Oh, is it Wes's birthday party?
Yeah, it's his birthday celebration.
When's Westside Gunn's birthday?
It was a couple of days ago.
He's not a Cancer, though.
A few days ago. I don't know nothing about that.
I'm a Cancer. My birthday was July 17th. We just spent the day on the beach.
Yeah.
You couldn't go because your car exploded.
I was with you on your actual birthday.
Yeah, you were with me on my... What, you mean Token went out? Is that what happened?
I don't know what the fuck we did.
What did we do on my
birthday?
birthday?
We went to the movie. Was that Andrew Callahan movie?
No, that was so long. Bro, are you on... did you pop his Annie bar? What the fuck? That Andrew Callahan thing was months ago.
No.
Yes.
What the fuck did we do?
That Andrew Callahan shit was so... Wait, I'm going to find exactly what... June 13th was we did go to the mall, probably. And I probably tried to buy One Piece shit. Oh my god, I found a loose tag at Newberry Comics and I put it on another One Piece box and I brought it up to the front desk and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna buy this. And he's like, you and I both know this doesn't cost this price.
It's $2.99.
He brought $11.99 for this huge ass.
He was like, that one's been here for 9 months.
Bro, no, he goes, this is brand new. This is not $12. I go, and that's what the sticker says.
Too expensive.
Wow. Who else is gonna be in Cleveland for this Westside Gunn show? I think Westside Gunn is so good at marketing, bro. This is literally just a regular show at the House of Blues in Cleveland, like any other rapper would do on a tour. But because Westside Gunn is so good at marketing, he makes a single show at the House of Blues in Cleveland, the most random venue in the world. He makes it an event that people are traveling all over from. That's smart marketing right there. Every other person, you know what I mean? Like, he probably is going to make more money from this show than a whole tour. Yeah. And it's a random ass stop in Cleveland.
Merch, curated merchandise.
Yeah, and then he has the pop-up. He's probably going to make even more from the pop-up. Lil Yoshimitsu says quality of screen looks good, to be honest, and doesn't really buffer. That's good.
Cool.
That's good. CK Ghost said 9 hours ain't too bad. Yeah, they're not too bad. You're gonna take the first whatever, and then I'll take the latter half.
Take the rest.
Yeah. 1,000 Words is already there. Kip the Fog is on the way.
Nice.
Eddie Money is there. Shout out Vital Air in the chat. Dope rapper. Oh, we hit the bump and it dropped. My thing got fucking erectile dysfunction. My phone stand got ED. This is a cigarette. For legal purposes, this is a cigarette. Did you see? Oh, look at this. You should be sorry. No, I'm just kidding. You're gonna have to deal with the bumps. This is a real live stream though. I wonder who the special guests are gonna be.
Yeah, Jay Worthy's gonna be there.
Oh, word?
I think Muggs the Black Goat's gonna be there.
Shout out DJ Muggs.
There's gonna be a lot of people. Those are just the people announced. The
That's
AEW
what I mean.
World Champion's gonna be there. You know.
Have you ever been to a wrestling match?
Me? Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to Monday Night Raw, and my mom bought me a Chris Jericho jersey, the Y2K shit back in the day. It was like a hockey jersey.
Continental US. Follow baked_baka, baked_BAKA on Instagram. Hit him up, and he can get that.
Some cold pieces too.
Some great pieces. Glass if you like glass.
From New England, some Dunkin' merch.
Westside Gunn just reshared our live stream. Westside Gunn posted our live stream.
Shout out Wes.
I hope we get some people joining the live stream from Wes posting that shit. That's hilarious. Shout out Westside Gunn. Such a good dude, bro. Westside Gunn has shown me so much love that he didn't need to, bro. I'm just a nerdy ass comedian from Massachusetts. I didn't, you know what I mean?
Dude, he's not gonna let us in. You better stop.
No, Westside Gunn shows me so much love. It's dope as hell. Like, for him to allow me to do the podcast with him, all that shit.
Yeah.
I went to SmackDown vs. Raw when I was like 8 or 9 years old, and I knew nothing about wrestling other than seeing it on TV. And in between, I saw them setting up, and I saw them like preparing, and it just ruined the magic for me as like a 9-year-old.
Yeah.
It's like you finding out Santa Claus isn't real. You know what I mean? It's like, that doesn't mean Christmas is over forever. But for that moment, I was like, damn, this shit, I was disappointed. Now I'm back in it. Funny story, you posted some Chris Benoit shit earlier.
Oh,
you posted
a
hilarious Chris Benoit meme.
It's expired
earlier.
now.
It's just like his family.
Oh my god. Yo. Oh shit.
But I didn't know who Chris Benoit was, because as I said, I wasn't a big wrestling guy. I've told this story before, but I had a Chris Benoit t-shirt from Westside Gunn, not knowing who Chris Benoit was. And then I was on stage one time, and I was telling jokes, and some dude was like, "You can't fucking wear that shirt." And I'm like, "Why can't I wear this shirt?" He's like, "That's Chris Benoit." I'm like, "Bro, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna wear the shirt I want." And then he's like, "He murdered his whole family." And then I'm like, "Oh, I can see why people wouldn't want me to wear this
Immediately
shirt."
took it off.
That's like when I have the black Hitler Westside Gunn shirt, and I can never wear it. Because you can't explain to people. Because Hitler doesn't even look black, and he just looks a little. Looks like he spent the summer in Italy. And
Out of hiding.
And I remember I went to a Playboy Cardi concert with it once, and I was tripping on mushrooms, and I was like, all these kids are. Honestly, if you wore a Hitler t-shirt right now, you might get a round of applause. Going
Maybe.
some places.
Yeah.
Going to
We're going to Ohio, so did you bring it?
On my podcast with OT Real, shout out to Real, I was wearing the Black Hitler t-shirt. And Westside is, then it just goes, "Is no one going to address his t-shirt?" And I'm like, oh. I remember OT was like, "You really had to wear the two white guys talking."
Oh yeah, that's a good point too. Oh shit.
It's like I took the picture with, oh my god, I took the picture with Token and OT the Real, and OT the Real goes, "Whatever you do, just don't say no dumb shit about it." Don't tag no dumb shit. I was like, all right, I won't do that to you, OT the Real. You've shown enough love.
That's funny, man.
What's the best concert everyone in the chat has gone to? What's the best concert you have gone to? We're on the way to the Westside Gunn concert in Cleveland. What's the best concert y'all have been to? What's the best concert you've been to, Frank?
I went to Hip Hop 50 Years last year at Yankee Stadium. So, I mean, of all the shows that I've been to, that was something I never thought I would ever see in my life. So, there was just a big array of artists, and it was crazy. It was crazy. Everyone from Lupe Fiasco to Nas to Common to Wu-Tang popped out, EPMD, like everybody was there. So I think that would probably take the cake. You can't top that, and it was just a big sold out celebration, and I hit the buffet before. So
Frank was happy. Look at how happy he is about the buffet.
Yo, the food.
He's like, I'm happier about all the different choices of food than choices of music.
Food in the motherfucking suite, bro. That shit is some of the best food I've ever had.
Oh my god. Who was the best performer at that? What was the best food? What was the best food at the buffet? And what was the best?
So I fucked up because I started with like the basic shit, like the rice and whatever. And then I started walking around and I'm like, oh, you can make salads. I'm like, they got fucking prime rib. Oh boy.
My kindergarten teacher told me that ketchup was a vegetable growing up. She was like, if you're eating ketchup, you're eating a vegetable. That's who was teaching the youth. That's why I'm blaming that on me being fat. Not my love for McDonald's after midnight.
That's funny.
But who was the best performer?
Shit. So, oh man, it sucks because I feel like a lot of the early performers didn't get the full attention of everybody as the stadium was still filling. And there was so many big names and big acts. Like, it was Run DMC's last show ever, so it was so many people packed in the lineup that, even Common was out early and stuff, and it's like just the energy that we don't talk about Common.
We don't talk about Common on these live streams.
And the other person I thought of was Lupe Fiasco, because he's coming back to town too, so he's on my mind. But it's like, I rewatched the video recently, and it's like, I am a big Lupe Fiasco fan from back in the day, growing up listening to that. So just the energy that he brought, like, I like that type of energy.
Lupe's a goat.
Yeah, and you can see some of these guys, they've performed for so long that they're just kind of in the groove of it. I've seen artists stand there with their eyes closed before, just like zoned out, just in that repetitious moment. So
As a joke, I went to go see Limp Bizkit last night with my dad.
Last night
I went to
joke.
Bro, tickets were $15.
Oh wow, that's not bad.
Riff Raff was so coked out of his mind. He had sunglasses on, but through the sunglasses, you could just see his eyes were like this. He was like, I love Riff Raff. He was so coked out his mind though.
Yeah.
It was hilarious. Limp Bizkit, I'll say this about Limp Bizkit. Fred Durst is a cool dude. Like him talking, he seemed like a good dude. The band is amazing, but something about his lyrics pisses me off. So my dad and I left 4 songs. Yeah. Because there were a bunch of other bands that we wanted to see, so it wasn't whatever.
I guess.
But we left. One of the songs that Limp Bizkit sings is every bar has fuck in it, and then he goes, I just said fuck 46 times. If I say it 2 more times, I said fuck 48 times. And that's like the bars to the song. I'm like, fuck you. Like, if you really want to be controversial, just say fuck. Don't count how many times. I just said fuck 46 times in a rhyme. Like, I hate, oh my god. No disrespect, but I truly need to be careful about what I say now.
Yeah.
After what happened, oh wait, let me read the comment. This is not a shorts.
Wearing them as you speak.
Yeah, I'm wearing some Champion athletic shorts. I told you I'm fat because of my kindergarten teacher. I need athletic shorts. And one, they sell and one at Walmart, so you know I'm fitting in it. Bro, my favorite thing about fat rappers is I know I'm gonna fit in their merch.
Yeah.
That's why if you're a bigger dude, I promise you'll fit in my merch.
Yeah, it's over.
Because I'm big. I can't fit no XL.
You fit your own XL.
Actually, the new Shaka shirts, I do fit in an XL, which is crazy because all my merch is printed on Shaka. It's the same shirts that a lot of your favorite, I don't know if people know. Yeah. A lot of your favorite rappers, maybe even some of the ones we're going to see right now, use Shaka prints, and that's what my merch is printed on. And it's all, it's a little oversized, like one size big, but that shit's top quality.
Great quality.
Jordan says, Griselda touring What Would Sheen Gun Do, or Earl and Mike on their tour together last year. I've seen Earl, Mike, and I've seen all those, and all those are fire. I like Earl because his music is so depressing, but he has fun on stage. Like, I remember I saw Earl once, and he just kept hitting, this is when the Woe was big, and he just kept hitting the Woe. Like, I'm not joking, Earl must have hit the Woe 100 times on stage. He was going crazy. Can you hit the Woe?
No.
Frank won't
Do
even
it
hit
again?
the Woe. Clip it. I'm just... We're going viral.
I don't know what that was. Nah, I can't dance.
Mike is fire. Mike headlined the last Bruiser Thanksgiving I was at, and he was fire. So shout out Bruiser Brigade. And then Griselda, of course. Griselda's. Seeing all 3 of them perform together is something different. You know what I mean? It's cool. I mean, it's amazing seeing all of them perform solo, but all 3 is. Lil Yoshimitsu says, my favorite concert is I got to see Too Short and Method Man and Redman.
Nice.
That's crazy.
That's great.
That's dope as hell. That's dope as hell. What was I going to talk about? I forgot what I was going to talk about. I love Redman. Oh, I was about to talk about Common. You ain't gonna let me forget.
Oh, God.
Frank was like, I'm not telling him to tell the All right, so go back a few years ago when I saw Common at Boston Cannabis Festival. He headlined, and someone offered me an edible, not telling me that it was edible mushrooms. So I got dosed on mushrooms, so I'm tripping watching Common. Whatever, it's a funny experience. I go and I do an interview with Dash, great rapper Dash, and we talk about it, and the clip does pretty well. Fast forward, this guy gets us in Sirius XM, and I get to interview Common with one question. I get to ask Common a question. And this motherfucker recognized me and was not happy to see me. I think he saw that clip, and I think I probably have beef with Common.
He has beef with you.
Yeah, I don't have beef with Common. I love Common. I told Common when I met him, I went, bro, my mom is like such a huge fan of you. Like, you got played all the time in my house growing up. Like, I love Common, but I don't think Common's a fan of me. I ain't gonna lie. I think Common's like, this motherfucker. Because Common probably thinks he's the best artist to watch tripping. He's
Maybe.
like, all my lyrics make more sense when you're tripping. And I'm like, that's not the point of tripping at a concert. I just want to get wavy. I'm doing drugs. I ain't trying to learn.
Yeah. Yeah, especially in that specific instance. That's a doozy.
But Common, not a big fan of me. I'm a big fan of Common.
There's a photo of you guys out
This
there
motherfucker's
somewhere.
going crazy. No, that's not a
What
cop.
the fuck?
Honestly
That's a
though,
Yaris?
so
Is that
we're
Brandon?
no, we're on one of these highways called where there's like a long stop in between each exit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I forget what they're called. Throughway? Yeah, throughway. I remember I had missed my exit because I was too stoned once. And it added 30 minutes to my time. And I was like, I did that in the, I was like, fuck that shit. I'm like, I'm not, in New York once I missed a turn on the highway in rush hour traffic, and I'm not joking, added 50 minutes.
Wow.
I drove over the median. There was like a median, over the concrete. I drove over the concrete, over the median, and I took that time right off.
It's fucking super.
I was in my Jeep. That was in my Jeep days,
yeah.
bro. I was like, I added 50 minutes. Fuck you, traffic. York. Probably shouldn't say that. I like visit it, but I could never live. It smells like shit. There's too many people, and I need to leave. Like, I need to get out.
I love it.
Could you live in the Manhattan? Like, could you live in Manhattan, no car?
Not no car. It'd be tough no car for me, because I like having a car. I need to smoke smoke my CBD while I'm driving. You know, but no, I live downtown LA, you know, and
yeah, but LA's a driving city. LA's very different than New York.
Yeah, you're right. No, I would live there. I mean, if I couldn't have a car, I guess so be it. But no, I would live there. Hell yeah, I want to live there.
Nate said, "Where's the second Heels at?" It's in Cleveland. Philly
House of Blues, Cleveland.
House of Blues in Cleveland. It's a 9-hour drive from Massachusetts. We left today. We booked our hotels, did everything today.
Yeah.
I was at the gym. I told this story earlier on the live stream, but I literally was at the gym. Westside Gunn came on my playlist, and I was like, all right, we should go. Because you had texted me.
Yeah.
Shout out Baked Baker, says, what's up, guys?
What up?
Shout
what
out
up?
Baked Baker. He's the reason we smoking on this allegedly.
CBD.
No, we can't say that.
Cigarette.
It's weed, but don't tell it. This is actually a green screen.
It's Hollywood weed.
No, we're in a studio right now.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
in movies where it's like green screen
Yeah.
on the background. That's what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
We're actually already in Cleveland.
Just getting towed around the racetrack.
Yeah. Who do you think won that rap beef between Common versus Ice Cube? I don't even know about that beef, but Ice Cube was my favorite. That's hilarious. Common was my mom's favorite rapper growing up, and Ice Cube was my dad's favorite rapper growing
That's
up.
funny.
I didn't know they had beef.
That's
It's
funny.
like my parents' divorce all over again. It's like, maybe that's why my parents got divorced, was because of the Common Ice Cube beef.
Yeah.
My dad was so
agree.
team Ice Cube, and my mom was so team Common that they just couldn't get past it, and that's why I'm a stand-up comedian. That's why tension on stage. It's because of Common and Ice Cube's beef.
That's funny.
Oh, dope as fuck. Baked Baker joined Sam, and I said I was smoking on the Baked Baker before, and now you're on it.
B Bud.
Pyramid Eye said LOL. Shout out Pyramid Eye.
I forgot what the fuck I was about to say here.
What was the best concert I've been to?
Oh, man.
I'm trying to think.
You've been to a lot.
I've been to a lot of great shows, and I don't want to give a Griselda one.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say a Griselda one.
All right, so start with this. What are your top 3 venues you've been to? Because you've been to a lot of legendary places.
If we're talking, if I know exactly
and
what the
then
best
what's your
show.
favorite?
All right, but this isn't fair that this is my best concert. You know what I mean? Being at Red Rocks.
I knew you.
Being on stage at Red Rocks with Danny Brown and Flatbush Zombies and Freddie Gibbs and Coast Contra, just like that was crazy. Red Rocks. I mean, Rolling Loud. Getting to be on stage with on Rolling Loud was pretty crazy. Getting to be at stage at Boston Calling for Cage the Elephant and Weezer and Run the Jewels was pretty. But those aren't like. It's not like the concert, you know. Like it is the concert, but it's the whole experience of those together that makes it.
Yeah. Yeah, Red Rock's probably crazy.
I got to see Jizza do Liquid Swords at the Blue Note with a jazz band. That was pretty crazy. No matter how you feel about him, I got to see Jeezy with a live band, and that was hard.
That's different.
That's hard. I mean, like when I was a kid going to see Lil Wayne, the Lil Wayne versus Drake, the Lil Wayne versus Drake tour when I was like a kid. Take away however you feel about Drake now, whatever. But when I was like 12 years old, getting to see that Drake versus Lil Wayne tour with my mom was pretty dope.
Yeah. Do you remember seeing him perform, Wayne? Did he say thank you at the end of each song? Do you remember that at all?
I think he did, yeah.
So when I seen him last year at the Yankee Stadium thing, he was singing, and at the end of every song he would da-da-da-da-da, thank you. He'd end every single song, and he was just very grateful, just a very grateful person. But he ended every song with thank you, and I'm like, damn, bro, that's, I mean, props to him. I'm not gonna knock him for it, but
what if he was just so
crazy.
high he didn't know what to say? That's me. I just be so
fuck you.
Yeah. No, that's when I'm high on stage sometimes, like when people interact with me, like the audience, sometimes I can't even, like I'm just high, like I just want to get through my act.
Yeah.
But I can't be doing that.
Yeah. No, it was a funny thing to see, you know, which good for him, but that was funny. That was different. It was unexpected.
My Hitman bag is stuffed. That's all my podcast equipment.
There's a few of them back there that are stuffed.
Yeah. I almost said we're the Stuffed Boys, but that's gay as hell. I don't want that.
I don't know about that one.
We're not the Stuffed Boys.
He's the Stuffed Boy. That's even worse.
This I gotta show you guys. Frank called me, and I'm at the gym, and I go, yo, I'll call you after the gym. This motherfucker goes, okay, big boy. That's why I'm on live. Is because I don't feel comfortable in the car alone with Frank. I think he's trying to fuck me, and so I have to go on live. So if I get molested by Frank, you guys have to witness it. Yeah, there's proof. Please call the police. If Frank tries to make any moves on me, please call the police. This is evidence.
This is evidence.
Westside Gunn is so mad he shared this. Westside Gunn's watching this. Like,
oh my god.
Shout out my goat. Shout out, but he's watching this like.
Oh my god. Wow.
He said, "Are you gonna get another Westside Gunn interview today?" I don't think so, but I will love to just talk. This is the thing about the podcast. My podcasts are very like emotionally draining for my guests, I think, because they're gonna have to talk about personal shit. So I don't like forcing that. I got Frank in my brain. I got forcing that on anybody. I want the podcast to just come naturally and like when they're supposed to happen. Like my last Westside Gunn interview, he asked me to do it. he said we're doing it now. So like,
Just add an event.
if Westside Gunn asks me and goes, "Yo, do you want to interview me right now?" Of course I'm gonna say yes. But like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. I just want to hang. That's the whole. At the end of the day, these are the homies.
Yeah. Well,
Like at the end of the day, this is like a family reunion kind of.
Yeah.
Like, I've been with Griselda for maybe like 3 years now. Like travel with them for real, like 3 years.
Opening
All over the world, all over the country. I haven't traveled the world with them, but all over the country with them for real, for real. So like, honestly, I'm just going. Maybe I'll get some content. I brought my equipment, but like, I'm just going to hang with the homies and see the friends again. You know what I mean? Like, Westside is giving me more than I could have ever asked for.
More
So
than
there's,
an interview.
so I could, so I would never ask for any more. You know what I mean? Like, it's like Benny popped into one of my podcasts. He's been on screen for a bucked up interview. He's talked on camera, but I've never done a Benny interview. That doesn't mean that that's not the home. You know what I mean? Like, I've hung out with Benny. Benny and I have gotten dinner, we've gotten drinks. Like, Benny and I have hung out way more than like the podcast. You know what I mean? So the podcast, that's why I like doing these live streams, honestly, is they're way more fun for me than the podcast. The podcast I love, but they're draining. Because I have to like, this sounds so dumb. You know what I mean? But it's like I just have to dig deep for the interviews. And I don't really like doing that all the time. I just like being high and having fun sometimes.
Yeah. All the time.
Shit. The beef about, sorry, I didn't mean to go on that rant right there. If you're watching, throw a thumbs up.
Common and Ice Cube beef is Common had some opening line where it was slick. I don't even remember what it was. I just remember being like, damn, there's some Common lines. Sorry, this is the last time I'll talk about it.
I love Common, bro. I wish, bro, you jellied on my dab rig. This motherfucker got jelly all over my dab rig. This motherfucker's a Danish fiend. He's a Danish
Raspberry
fiend, like
jam.
the fucking. Oh, right. He got Okay, Prince. There's now raspberry jelly all over my fucking dab rig. Which isn't a real dab rig while we're in the car. We're in a studio right now.
Oh,
I would
my
not
God.
be. This motherfucker
It's a green screen and a
got got raspberry jelly. Do you have hand sanitizer
jelly.
anywhere?
Yeah,
We squirt it on here.
it's a spray.
Just spray it on this. Now it smells like strawberry.
It's the raspberry.
If Common, Lil Yoshimitsu said, "Are you ever gonna do an interview with Common?" If Common wants to do an interview with me, I would love to do a Common interview. But I got to ask Common one question.
They need to send us the photos.
They aren't going to.
They're not going to.
Common
If
went.
you guys see this.
Common went. Don't send Sam Buck's photo.
Yo.
Common
Horrible.
went. Do not. El Camino's been on the podcast.
So-
If you want to watch my El Camino interview, it's out. El Camino's the reason I moved to why you couldn't hold the mic, but then it just became so bad that I had to move back. El Camino didn't want to hold the mic, so he's just like resting the microphone up on his shoulder for the interview. It's a dope interview though.
That's funny.
Camino's dope as hell. We were talking about how T.I. is super hit or miss, but his hits are great. I gotta stop talking about this shit. People are gonna cut this shit and it's gonna bite me later in my career. I need to stop talking so openly.
Alright. Let's talk about politics or religion.
I'll talk about religion all day. I don't give a fuck. I don't really want to talk about politics.
No, I'm just kidding.
I don't really want to talk about politics or religion. That's so funny. Have you ever been to Cleveland?
No.
Cleveland is where the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is.
Is it?
Yeah.
If we have time, we should go.
Yeah, it's kind of the Rockin'. It's cool. I've been
You're
there
gonna ruin it
2
for
times.
me. I haven't even been there.
That's true.
Third time's the
For
charm.
the first time, no, going for the
With
first
Kip-
time is
with
really
Kip,
dope.
He's an artist. Oh no, it's rock and
It's a
roll.
Rockin'.
Hey, it's art.
He plays the bass. Kip plays the bass.
Yeah, there you go.
In a hardcore band.
There you go. Shout out Kip.
I love that Kip. Like, Kip is such an unsuspecting dude. Shout out Kip DeFog, incredible artist. But then, like, him and Joe have Tuesday night. Like, Joe's one of the biggest hardcore bands. Like, Kip runs a business. One of the dudes from one of the biggest hardcore bands, like, out. You know what I mean? Like,
They're on tour right now.
Yeah, they just
recently in Mass. Yeah.
They just did the Kia Forum.
Yeah.
They did the Kia Forum in LA. That shit's hard. What's the worst concert you've been to? Everyone in the chat, what's the worst concert you've been to? Frank, what's the worst concert you've been to?
I can't say the name, but you'll know. Because we got kicked out. I got kicked out 5 minutes after.
Oh, Babytron? Tell the story. It wasn't because of Babytron.
Yeah, well. So
Frank has a personal vendetta against Babytron because of this fat bitch who was working at Big Night Live.
Tried to snatch the blunt out of my ear.
Yeah,
But yeah, shout out Babytron, the song with M's Fire. But yeah, no, fuck that lady. Hell no. What was that? Big Night Live? Oh, I can't even say all that.
No, it was at Big Night Live.
Sorry, Big Night Live.
I like Big Night Live, but whoever this woman was.
But this woman, I know you guys. This woman's gonna see this. Listen,
this
lady.
fat bitch. This ugly hag.
She violated my personal space.
He had a blunt behind his ear. We get
Snatched it
in.
out.
She tries to snatch. Did she get it?
No, as
She
went
tries to
grab
go
it, I
grab
grabbed her
it
hand.
from his ear, which is a crazy thing to
And
do.
she said, "Give me that." I said, "No." She said, "You're gonna get kicked out." And I said, "I don't care." And you were right, like 10 feet away, 20 feet away. And I said, "I'm gonna get my friend." She said, "No, you're not." And she kicked me the fuck out.
Over a blunt.
Over the blunt because I
You weren't even smoking it.
No, it was in my ear. I was coming out of the bathroom. We had just walked in. Not
Now
even
we did
5
smoke
minutes.
it in the bathroom. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I smoked crack in the bathroom. But the blunt's not allowed, I guess.
Oh my. Where's the craziest place you've smoked weed?
The craziest place that I've smoked weed? Once upon a time, a long time ago, way a long time ago, on federal property. I don't know if the statute of limitations ever expires for that.
Play this shit in court. I dare you.
Hypothetically, some federal property, and me and my boy were out
Lick
there
my
smoking.
nuts, the law. Court system, eat my taint.
Yo,
If a judge is watching this, fucking gargle my gooch. I don't give a fuck.
I should not have been a part of this live stream. I maintain this is his opinion. When I appeal that bankruptcy,
Wait till I talk about that Italian restaurant.
You motherfucker.
I'll start dropping it. I'll start dropping names right now.
You motherfucker.
I'll get us. Yo, I was out with my
Holy
Yo, this isn't the same one. You know what Carrabba's
God,
is?
I'm crying. The Italian.
Yeah, it's like fancy.
The Italian restaurant.
Yeah, Carrabba's.
Yeah.
Bro, my
It's not
boy
around
and I,
here, though.
Jay Drizzle and I, shout out Jay
Shout
Drizzle.
out Jay.
We flew to Chicago one time,
Yeah,
and
that
we
makes
get
sense.
right out of the airport. There's a Carrabba's, and we're like, yeah, we'll just get some Italian food. We're wearing basically what I'm wearing now, athletic pants and a t-shirt. They wouldn't sit us.
Really?
They said we weren't dressed up to their I go, this is a chain restaurant. And I smell your twat. Why are you telling me I can't sit here because of my fucking athletic pants? It's Tuesday and it
Wow.
smells like Fish Friday in here. So fuck
Wow.
Carrabba's.
Wow, I've never been there.
You can't wear athletic pants.
I see. I'll never go. Said Fish Fry.
Well, Yoshimitsu says she was probably on her period or something. I'm sure she regrets being such a mean old witch over a blunt. This bitch was past menopause. I don't think.
Yeah.
This bitch lost her son to an overdose.
Oh
I
my
think.
God.
He probably looked like Frank. That's why. That's why she was mad. She's like, I just want to touch my son one more time.
Yeah.
Woo! I can't do these live streams.
Way.
I'm going. Frank's like, what am I doing? Frank's like, I could have gone to Cleveland by myself. Oh, shout out Trev,
funny.
dog. You ever watch Idiocracy? The movie Idiocracy?
I've seen Idiot Test.
Not the same. What? That's like, you ever had spinach? No, but I've been to the Green Monster.
Similar.
Have you ate spinach on the Green Monster? I smoked a joint on the Green Monster. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's a cool place to smoke a joint.
Yeah.
Oh wait, what was the federal place to use?
Hypothetical land.
Where did you hypothetically?
I don't remember
smoke this
where
joint?
it was. I don't remember where exactly where it was. It was with my boy D, and we rolled it up. We were parked waiting for something, and we were just walking, strolling along. We made it all the way down to the little like end of the water area. And I noticed the little sign that they had up with all the information had like the Department of like the DCR or whatever it is. And I was like, oh, that's federal. And then I looked, there was like a park ranger looking dude off in the distance. I said, oh, hell no. I'm not catching no federal offense over this. So I was out of there. Fuck that. But that was a long time ago. That was a long time ago.
Thatcher and I smoked a joint with Abraham Lincoln at the memorial in D.C.
Yeah?
We got into town like
dude.
midnight. So we get to the memorial.
I've
and they
been
keep
there
it,
late at night
and
like
they
that
keep
too.
it lit. They keep it lit
You can
at
walk
all
right
times.
up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But there's not cops there. Or nothing.
Yeah, you can walk right up.
And so it was like 1 a.m.
Oh,
there was
that's so
and we
funny.
just smoked a joint looking at Abraham Lincoln. That shit
That's
was
funny, dude.
that
That's
shit was
dope.
fire.
That's what America is about.
Smoking weed with Abraham Lincoln. And then we went over to the Washington Memorial, smoked weed there.
Yeah, man.
I almost got. Do you know what Sagrada Familia is? It's one of the most famous churches in the world. It's in Barcelona, in Spain. And I dated a chick who she got hired to work for the government in Barcelona. So she moved to Barcelona, and I go and I tried to sneak. I thought it was just like you could walk into it. I'm in line. They got metal detectors. They search you like the airport. Bro, I'm bringing so much weed into this famous old church in Spain. And I'm like, and finally they search me and they see the weed because they're like patting you down, all that shit. I didn't have time to hide it. And this dude was like, he goes like, I'm helping you. And I was like, thank you. And I smoked some weed in that church.
Shout out that guy.
Bake Baker says smoked a joint in the holding cell at court. That's wild.
Wow.
That's a crazy way.
How'd you get it in there?
Don't
Yeah.
say you boofed it.
Yeah, that was my first thought. It's the whole joint.
Piece of the Sun says, yo, big up to you.
It was just like
Amazing shirt, my guy. Much love. Looking fresh. Frank's shirt or my shirt?
our shirt.
So, all right.
Mine says save the planet, so if it's his, that's kind of
This kind is like a Save the Planet shirt, too.
Ah! No, I mean, Cheeto.
Is this cultural appropriation wearing this Native American catching an eagle shirt? Truly, I don't know. I just like the shirt. It's super comfortable.
Well, no, it's historical.
Yeah, when you're a big dude,
That's...
when you're a big dude and you find a shirt that's comfortable, I don't care what's on it. I'm wearing it. That's like I got why bald people wore MAGA hats. I'm like, you have to. The only
Yeah,
people
that's
who
funny.
are allowed to wear MAGA hats we're bald people.
Cover it up.
Whenever I see a person with a full head of hair and a hat on, I go, that's cultural appropriation.
That's fucked up because I might wear my hat this weekend.
Oh,
I thought I fucked up my fucking hairline.
oh
I think
yeah.
I told
What
you.
did the dude do to your hairline?
No, I thought I fucked it up.
You were cutting your own hairline?
No, I was just, shaving my face a little and getting pretty. And
Oh, I did that to
then
my...
I was like, oh, let me fucking fuck around a little. And I can't point it out, but if you notice it, just point it out and let me know.
I once
Discreetly.
I once fucked up my beard.
Put my hat on.
I fucked up my beard shaving, and I had to shave my whole face. And I have a baby face when I shave my face. And the chick I was talking to, I sent a picture to, and she has ghosted me. I got ghosted for having a baby
Why
face.
did it change to an X on Snapchat?
Yo, I got ghosted for not knowing that the Celtics were playing.
Oh boy.
When they were in the finals.
Was it the cheerleader?
No, some chick was like, "Yo, I'm going to watch the game," when they were in the finals. And I was like, "What game?" And she goes, "Are you kidding me?" I go, "I don't know what game." And she goes, "The Celtics finals?" And I was like,
You should have been like, the who?
"Sorry, I have a good relationship with my dad. I don't need to watch men touch each other on the screen all day." I could just...
I can bounce their balls back and
Yeah,
forth.
no, sports is cool. I'm sorry. Guys, as you can tell, I'm on one right now.
He's on two.
I'm on two. I'm on a dirty 30 right now.
Oh man. Hey, tell that
Frank doesn't know that he's on a dirty 30 too. I put one in the Cheetos. I sprinkled it in there like Parmesan cheese.
Wow. I thought this was the better kind. Tastes good.
What story did you want me to tell?
The guy that came out of the fucking porta potty at Joyner.
Oh my god. We were at Joyner Lucas Fest, and I was joking about how a lot of the audience looked like they were white trash and on hard drugs. And I don't think it's specifically Joyner. I think it's a mixture of Joyner and it being Worcester.
Yeah, the area.
Yeah, it's just like those two
I
mix.
have no opinion.
Those two mixed just, and and we go to take a piss, and this dude rushes out of the bathroom, and he goes, "Was I just taking a piss, or was I snorting a 30?" Is that what he said?
Snorting a perk 30.
Oh, he
Did I
goes,
just do a
he
perk
goes,
30
"Was
or
I
something?"
just taking a piss, or did I just snort a perk 30? And I go, "I'm pretty sure the second one." And he goes, "You right," and just ran off into the audience. I probably shouldn't tell this story, but I don't really care. When I met Joyner, he didn't know who I was. He thought I'm a fan of Joyner, but I'm not a fan. Like, I'm not a fanboy. Like,
Yeah.
I'm meeting him as, like, I know he's way more famous than me. That's not what, but it's like, I'm there with Conway. I'm meeting him as, like, a peer. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like I bought tickets to the show. I have the artist pass on. I have the Conway artist pass on. And I walk up to Joyner Lucas, and without him saying anything, he grabs my artist pass and signs it. I'm like, it was honestly one of the craziest things I've ever had happen to me.
We have it on video somewhere.
We do have it. He just grabs it and signs it, and I'm like, that's cool. Like, thank you for signing it, but like, I'm trying to talk to you now. So next time I see Joyner Lucas, I'm just gonna grab something of his and sign my name on his hat off his head and sign it.
Put it back.
Put it back on and give him a pat on the shoulder. Nick Shea says, "I got ghosted for being a Sam Buck fan." Shake my head. Is that true? Because I feel like that could be true.
That's why we're alone right now. My girlfriend left me because I hang out with this guy.
Nick Shea said that, and I feel like that could happen. I feel like maybe it was like a comedian in Boston.
Wait, which Sam Buck are we talking about?
Yeah,
you have to
what?
write Sam Buck.
Because if you're a fan of the other Sam Buck, I understand why you get ghosted. They're like, you're playing for the other team, homeboy.
Like, what are you really doing on the weekend? Whose dresses are these?
I like Sam
Not a
Buck.
size 6.
Oh, Jesus.
What are you? Oh God.
Oh my God. Piece of the Sun guy's gotta go with the native, my dude. I'm glad you like this. He says, how long have you known Westside Gunn? I respect his craft. I met Westside Gunn 2017. I met Conway 2016. And that's how like I met, and then I met Westside 2017. Honestly, from just buying a meet and greet to his show. But Conway was like, oh yeah, I know this dude. And then I did the podcast with Conway, and I got to go around, and you know, I was around the Buffalo scene a little bit. And then Wes in Chicago, actually, I had talked to Wes before, but in Chicago, the first date of the whole Griselda tour, the last one in Chicago, he was like, he told me that he was a fan of me. Not, you know, whatever, not a fan of me.
Yeah.
What he told me that he knew my stuff and he said you aren't ready for the interview, but you will be. And then that's kind of how we became. That's how it kind of grew from there. Yeah, I respect his craft. I respect his. Bakes Baker says it was in my 5th pocket and they didn't find it on search.
That's what you call
the
it.
5th pocket. What are the other 4? Do you have a 5 champ? Is your asshole a 6-shooter?
It's like cows with dirty stomachs.
You got that revolver, asshole. You just spin it and lock it in. It's like fucking Russian roulette every time you're taking a shit.
Oh, interesting.
Well, Yoshi Mitzi said, are y'all gonna switch into Griselda merch when you arrive? I did bring some Griselda
I have
merch,
some too, but
I don't know if I'm gonna wear it.
Can I hit the Starbucks, dude? Yeah.
I don't care. Can we do the drive-through?
Bad business? Yeah, they have a drive-through.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get something from the drive-through too.
Alright. If
You're
you guys
gonna-
want to send us a Starbucks gift card,
Yeah, send money to SC Buck on Cash App or Venmo if you want to support our Starbucks.
$8.
I just won a scratch ticket.
Oh, there you go.
I won.
Oh yeah, drinks are on you.
Yeah, I said I was gonna buy drinks anyway, so please subscribe.
Just listen
Please
for the total.
Please
guys.
send money. I don't want to give Frank anything.
Hey, what are these combs? Oh.
I don't want to buy Frank a drink.
I cash app you $3.
Look at all these 5s. I don't mean to brag. I don't mean to brag about all the money I got, but this is a whole $60.
Heels have eyes and Sam's has 5s. What do we get in here?
I want a melon burst ice energy.
What size?
Large.
They don't have looks
I don't need more caffeine, but I'm gonna do it.
Oh.
What more fucked up shit am I gonna say off the caffeine? Should I do the money phone?
I think they're closed. Oh god. What the fuck is that?
Is it
Is it
closed?
boxes?
Starbucks. Is Starbucks closed? It's only 7:30.
No, there's no way. You better stop it. Shoot a music video in front of the trucks.
Starbucks.
Hey, you guys open?
I'll be with you when I'm able to.
Okay, no worries. Thank you.
Damn.
Yes, yes.
She's mad. She's mad at us, guys.
She's in the bathroom like, I'll be with you in a moment.
She's just taking. Is here. Doing a line.
Here's some fast coffees.
Nick Shea says, not true. I would never tell a woman what podcasts I listen to. And that's why you're a good man. I've never told a chick a podcast I've listened to and it's gone well. Because I'd be listening to fucking like Joe Rogan. I was watching Joe Rogan on the Stairmaster the other day at the gym, and the chick next to me like smiled at me when I went to go to the Stairmaster, so I was like, cool, maybe I can like shoot my shot. Then she saw I was watching Joe Rogan. She fucking left. She was nuts.
She ran the other way on the treadmill.
She moved one treadmill over.
No worries. Can I have the venti melon burst iced energy?
Alright, anything else?
And then venti of the iced brown sugar. Or does it come in the Trenta? The iced
No,
brown
it's
sugar.
the venti.
All right, I'll take that. The oat milk shake
Trenta
espresso.
doesn't
The
sound
venti
healthy.
vegan, anything else?
Is there anything else?
No.
That's all.
Okay, $15.16 at the window. You can go forward.
Thank you.
$15 for
Wait.
2 drinks?
One egg and gray. That's more than your ticket.
A Trenta sounds like how you lose a few toes. That shouldn't be the size of a drink.
How you gain a few pounds. Yeah.
That's how you lose a toe right there is a Trenta drink. $16 is crazy for 2 drinks. There you go. I don't need your fucking change. Don't give me your change. One of my favorite Daniel Tosh jokes is he's like, I don't make it rain in the I'm not rich enough to make it rain. I make it hail. He goes, that's when you throw change at sluts. It's the stupidest thing ever. Amalski, shout out Amalski, says, podcasts you listen to say a lot about you. Should be one of the first things discussed on a first date. No. Shouldn't talk about podcasts or kinks. The 2 things. Also, you should not bring someone to a comedy show on a first date. Hella times I'm on stage and I'll be like, how long have you been dating? And they'll be like, an hour? I'm like, bro, she's gonna laugh at an anal joke. And then you're gonna get upset that you've never done it. Or she's gonna be like, you're just never gonna know what the person, I don't know. I feel like a 3rd or 4th date.
Why isn't there like
show.
an app, a dating app with the basis being, what's your favorite podcast? You know, and you can match people based
Frank,
on
you
it.
gotta do this.
Right? There we go. That's an idea.
Piece of the Sun says, love your energy, dude. Real shit. Appreciate you. Appreciate the love, Piece of the Sun. Nick Shea says, Sam, post more stand-up clips, please. They are good. Oh, I'm glad you like
It's
my
going to be
stand-up
sitting down
clips.
for 8 more hours, so you got to wait a little while.
No, because I don't... A lot of people just follow me for my taste in rap music. So then I post stand-up clips, and I think some people are like, I don't want to hear about Sam talking about his dick. You know what I mean? Like, or like him talking about his parents' divorce, or like whatever my jokes are
Whatever
about.
the real jokes
Oh
are.
yeah, whatever the boy in the striped pajamas. Like they don't want to hear about that shit.
I'm going to use that on.
We have a special guest.
Thank you. Oh, not really.
Special ed.
Shout out Special Ed from back in the day.
Don't throw $1 at me. You just see the rudeness. He threw $1 at me.
Thank you. Thank you.
Have a good night.
You
Thanks.
too.
That woman doesn't know she's on one of the least listened to live streams in underground hip hop. If there's a live stream with less listeners in underground hip hop, you let me know, because she doesn't know she's about to be a star to all 7 people watching.
She's my hero.
Oh, this tastes good. Shout out Starbies.
There you go.
Shout out
Thank you.
Starbies. But yeah, I'm always like, do people really want to see my stand-up clips? But that's good to hear, Nick Shea. I will post more stand-up clips. Will you roll that window up for sound?
Oh yeah, I forgot.
We just hit an hour, so we'll probably wrap up pretty soon.
I thought you meant to go. I'm like, really?
Yeah, we're almost there. I don't know your friend's name, but we're gonna be sitting down for 8 more hours. Was dumb as shit. I love it. This is Frank. His Instagram is FGeezy, EFF_GEEEZY. ZY.
No underscore.
He's a no underscore?
No.
Oh, he's a big G-Eazy fan.
Yeah.
He's
Love
the-
G-Eazy.
He said G-Eazy's the GOAT rapper. He said we need more people like G-Eazy in the game. We need more cokehead white guys rapping. If you're freestyling at a frat party, you need a major label deal.
My peoples.
Oh. Lil Yoshimitsu really wants me to do the my parents getting divorced over Ice Cube and Common as a joke. I don't know if people... This is the thing. I'll do stand-up jokes about shit in the rap world, but most people in the audience don't know that shit. So they're like, who's Benny the Butcher? And I'm like, this is too... This is why I need you guys to get me famous, so I can start selling more tickets and telling the jokes I want to tell. Because, like... I'll headline clubs and it'll be about like half my audience and half just people who are there to see comedy, and they're like, who the fuck is this crazy person?
Yeah, we're gonna do some stuff.
A significant amount of music is making fun of myself, Amalski said. My comedy's all self-deprecating. You are both living your best lives. Respect to you both. Shout out to the Underground Kings. Peace and love. Peace of the sun. You made my day. Thank you. You're showing so much love that I appreciate you. Lil Yoshimitsu said you should have told the lady at Starbucks the name of your YouTube channel and tell her to tune into your live stream. Hey, have you ever heard of Westside Gunn? We should have told... Remember when that was a thing? Do you remember those days where people would pay fast food workers to quit their job on the spot?
Yeah, they still do that.
I haven't seen one of those videos in so long.
Yeah, I saw one the other day. Oh, yeah.
Or it's like, I'll give you... And it was never that much money. It was like, I'll give you $500 if you...
Well, now I see like 30 grand. But, I mean, even still.
30 grand?
That's minimum wage, right? $15 an hour is
I'd
30 grand a year.
Punt a baby for 30 grand.
I have kicked a baby by accident once.
How did you kick a baby?
So I was in high school and I was walking through the hallway and I was walking like along the wall and I was walking fast, right? And I was going past the door frame and this little ass toddler came wandering out and and it went a few tiles, you know? But it was okay. I don't remember if it was a boy or a girl, but I remember kicking it. God forgive
Frank
me.
doesn't see Frank's feet don't see gender.
Or
You
age.
can do. You
Or
can.
age.
Oh, yo.
Fucking kick
I was about
elderly
to.
too.
Yo. I was about to say you can do with that information as you wish, but now you sound like a creep.
Oh shit.
Lil Yoshimitsu said the window down didn't sound too bad. If Frank really wants his window down, no big deal. Put it up, Frank! I'm gonna crash this car and kill us both.
Kayla wanted to watch Final Destination the other night too, so no wonder why she didn't want me to go.
Shout out Starbucks for this good ass drink.
Man, that's funny.
This has been a fun live stream. This has been a fun live stream. No one paid for our Starbucks drinks, but that's okay.
That's okay.
I did when I won that scratch ticket.
Yeah. Paid for some of it.
I know. I bought a $5 scratch ticket, won $10, still didn't have enough to buy 2 Starbucks drinks. I also will never order a Starbucks drink under the name I'm not gonna say Venti.
Oh. I thought you could say your name.
I
Go and ask for your name.
My name's Deez.
I say John.
Why do you say
I
John?
don't know. I've always said John.
Frank. Is your name Francis?
No.
Is your name just Frank?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever met a Frank.
Just Frank, yeah. My dad came illegally from El Salvador, and his name was Frank.
Allegedly.
Well, he's dead now, so
Oh,
rest in peace.
All right.
No, he died when I was 2, but no, he was here illegally, and his name was Frank, and I was named after him, and yeah.
What's your middle name?
Alan. Go fuck yourself.
What? I didn't say it was border control.
Going close to the fucking border, dude. Don't be setting me up.
The
He's like, hey, make a
border.
right here real quick.
He's MS-13.
He pulls out his
He's El
passport.
Salvadorian.
Yeah, right.
He's MS-13. Protect me.
I really am here illegally. What's a driver's license?
Oh my god.
Let me stop.
That's so funny.
Yeah. That's why I don't take my shirt off, though. I can't show the tat.
That's why. That's why. That's why you don't take your
Especially at
shirt
the beach. Can't let no one know.
I don't even think your car blew up. You just didn't want to go to the beach day. You just squirted water on it. It was like, oh look, I couldn't come. It was all over my car.
Just went to Denny's.
Oh my god. Big Frank badass glasses rolling through. My friend once tried to kill himself. That's not the funny part of this story. I'm trying to drive another one too. I'm sorry. Don't kill yourself.
Oh god.
What's the token line? Don't kill yourself. Just develop a drug habit. Get sober. What does he say? Token has that hard bar about if you want to get famous, just kill yourself. You know what I'm talking about?
I know the song. I don't remember the line.
We were in the music video.
You were in the music
You were in the
video.
music video too.
I was watching to make sure everything's alright.
That's the gang member in it. That's the MS-13 in him. Always protecting.
I had my blue plaid on and just the top button was button.
I can't just say I tried to anything else about it. My friend tried to kill himself and it was late into the night. It was July 3rd. It was July 3rd at like 10 p.m. And so I was like, and he called me right after it happened, and we were like, we can't just hang out in the room that you just tried to shoot yourself in. And so the only thing open was IHOP.
Oh my god.
On July 3rd. So he's just post. I don't mean to laugh. The post-suicide attempt on July 3rd at like midnight. We're just in IHOP, and the waitress is kind of being a dick to him because he's sad. He just tried to kill himself. Like, he's not gonna just bounce back immediately like he survived the attempt. And the waitress is being kind of mean to him because he's just sad. And I can't be like, can you be a little nicer to him? He just tried to shoot himself in the head. Like, just fucking bring him a waffle. Just bring him his goddamn waffle. So that's...
Oh, man.
Ooh. I forgot about that. That's so funny.
Wow.
You know who the friend is. I can't tell you.
Yeah.
I bet you can guess who it is.
That's
They love One Piece.
Oh.
And they're Greek.
Shout out yogurt.
Shout out Crumble Bumpus. Or what's this joke
Crumble
about?
Bumpus.
Isn't that what he says his name is?
Yeah, we love you, man. We love you.
It's one of my best friends.
Yeah.
Bro, he called me on a serious note, not to make it all. He called me and I was an hour and a half away, and I literally dropped everything and drove immediately to him. Like, it wasn't, you know what I mean? Like, and then basically went and visited him in the hospital every day after that. Like, I love that. Shout out.
Yeah.
Lil Yoshimitsu says, Frank in the cut. That's a scary sight. People are actually going to think you're my shooter. I got another one of those.
That's funny.
Oh, this has been a fun live stream. I can't believe Westside Gunn shared this one. Westside Gunn is probably going to be like,
Right.
why did I share that
We'll
live
see you one
stream?
day. Shout out Wes. We'll see you tomorrow.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
We should have gone to
Hopefully some
Chick-fil-A.
fucking day. We can turn around.
Drive over the median.
Shit.
Did you ever answer what the worst concert you had ever been to was?
Yeah, when we got kicked out.
Oh, but no, what's the worst performance you've ever seen?
The worst performance?
Yeah, the
I've
worst
ever
performance
seen.
you've ever seen.
Interesting. I don't know, man. The worst performance. I don't know. The worst performance I've ever seen isn't somebody that I remember. And the reason why, well, that's a lie. I do have a specific instance where I brought my friends to an event and they were like, what the fuck is this? And the only table available was in front of the speaker, so I dragged it away from in front of the speaker. Like, why would you put that there to begin with? But they were just up and coming local kind of rappers that the sound quality of the song was so bad. Those are the worst performances. So to be honest, I really couldn't tell. It's one of those. It's something like that. Because most of the times the people that I go to see are actual lyricists, you know? That's what I'm in it for. I like the art of the lyricism. So that's why I kind of stray towards the artist I stray towards. But yeah, I don't know. I don't want to name anybody, but there was a couple of smaller underground events that could have been a little more put together. You know, I'll say it that way. So definitely one of them.
I saw this rapper Hood Rich Pablo Juan. And I'm saying this is the worst performance ever, but it was a great concert.
Yeah.
Because he didn't give a fuck. He like went so far the other way, I ended up liking it.
Yeah.
He came out, Hood Rich Pablo Juan came out at the Middle East downstairs in Boston. Dunkin' drive-thru.
I just saw
Did you
that,
see that?
That's why I was like, yeah.
Can we return these at Starbucks? Turn around.
We're in Frankfurt.
Hood Rich Pablo Juan. Don't give where we are out.
This was 10 minutes
People
ago.
are gonna be driving by waving.
Yeah, they can be
It's the
featured in the
fucked up live stream.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
But Hood Rich Pablo Juan came out at Middle East downstairs with a bottle of codeine, not even mixed, like not even in a double
Straight
cup,
up.
just straight from the doctor with the label on it still. And if they probably paid him, I would guess $20K for the show, maybe 10K or $20K for the show. So he came out so late. The doors open at 8. He probably came out at 11:30. Counted the money that they paid him for the show, literally was counting it, taking swigs of the bottle of lean while his music played in the background.
Yeah.
That was such a bad performance that I respected it. I was like, this is gangster that
Yeah.
he just doesn't give a fuck.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, that was one of the worst performances of my life. I mean, I don't even know what the dude's name was. I'm not going to remember. But I remember I saw Gucci Mane at the House of Blues in Boston. And this dude came out before Gucci Mane. He only had one opener, so it wasn't like a paid slot. Like, I actually do remember who it is, but I'm not going to say the name. He comes out on stage and the audience is not fucking with him. And so he leaves early. He like gets off the stage and he's like, fuck y'all, like I'm out of here. And then Gucci Mane must have made him said something, because he comes back out 5 minutes later and he goes, I'm really sorry for disrespecting y'all. Y'all are a great crowd. I apologize, and then walked off stage. So I'm pretty sure Gucci made this guy apologize.
Wow.
For like dissing the audience.
Yeah.
I saw Sada Baby open for T Grizzly and Young Jeezy, and no one was really paying attention to him. And Sada Baby was like, I don't care that y'all aren't paying attention to me. There's a reason I'm up on this stage. You will know who I am. I'm gonna perform like you are paying attention to me. And then he killed his performance. And I didn't know who he was at the time, but I was always a Sada Baby fan after that. That was legendary. Yeah. We've been to some crazy shows together.
I know a lot of crazy shit, yeah.
We've been to a lot of crazy shit. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how it makes you feel, but I feel like this live stream makes it go faster.
I don't know. I'm not looking at the time. And I'm not gonna look now, universe.
That's the 2 times I won't look at the time.
Actually, even with all the stops, the couple of stops, yeah, we've been shaving some time off.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. Wow.
With the gym, like on the treadmill, and GPS is when you can't look at times.
Yeah.
The
Unless
two
you're on your way home. It's always faster on the way back. Because then it's like, damn.
Yeah, the way back is always faster. Because then you can talk about the experiences. It's always like...
Is that why it goes faster?
I think so, because I think going to an event...
What if you're by yourself? Doesn't it still seem faster though?
Yeah, because you have stuff to think about. You're not nervous about what's going to happen.
So, like, I'm not talking to myself.
I do... I do feel like when you're going to an event, there's just so much that you just have a lot to think about. And on the way back, it's just kind of like like, it's over, we did it, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Lil Yoshimitsu says, do you believe Gucci is a clone? No, I think he just got healthy. I think Gucci just got healthy. Westside Gunn interview. I said this earlier in the live stream, so I'm sorry if people are watching it and heard it again. I would love to do another Westside Gunn interview, but like the last time, Westside asked me to do the interview, and I don't want, like, that's how he does it. He wants to work on his time, so like, if Westside wants to do another interview with me, then I would love to, but I'm not gonna pressure that. I'd love to see that.
I'll be in the back pressure.
Also, if anyone watching wants to buy merch, if you use code BUCKOFF with no space, so BUCKOFF, it's 15% off your entire order. Everything. So just get that, and if you want, I have 4 prints up on my store. They're going to be limited to 25. They're going to be numbered and signed. If you want all 4, DM me, or if you buy 3, I'll ship the 4th one free. So if you get 3 prints, I'll give you the 4th for free. Just DM me if you want me to ship it, or if you just buy. I can tell on my Squarespace who buys shit, so if you buy all 3 prints, I'll give you the 4th print for free. The artists are Kip DeFog, who's done a ton of Westside Gunn artwork, he's doing artwork for one of the biggest rappers in the entire world. I don't even think you know this. Kip got hired to do artwork for one of the biggest rappers in the entire world. So Kip got 1 print, Eddie Money got another print, incredible artist, just did shit for 1,000 words. Mr. Ribbons, who is just an incredible artist outside of Griselda. He's done album covers and stuff, but he's just a famous ass artist, incredible. And then the last one is from Bruno Divino Art. So if you want all 4, DM me or buy 3 from the store, and I'll ship the 4th. I'll ship the 4th. Yeah. Piece of the Sun says, I respect that. Peter Luger is an art piece. And Lil Yoshimitsu that said that's a really good deal. I'll peep the art out. If you buy all 3, even with the 15% off coupon, I'll still ship the 4th one. So just if you get all 3, use the code to get 15% off, and then you get the 4th print for free.
The 4th one won't be signed. I'm just gonna...
They'll all be signed, all be numbered. Frank just lost his prints. He's not getting any now. Did I give you a Nana shirt yet?
No.
Oh, make sure to...
I was gonna steal yours when you left it in the car that time, but I didn't do it.
That's the only white one, so I knew you would have stole that one. But no, I'll give you one.
Alright.
Just give me $30. I'm just kidding.
Can I use the code?
No, I got you on a shirt. Someone did that to me one time. They were like, yo, I want you to have this shirt. And I was like, oh, thanks, man. And they gave it to me. And it was like a friend. And they were like, cool, that'll be $20. I'm like, I don't want the shirt then, bro. Like, don't give me the shirt then.
Yeah.
That shit. That shit. And to find the merch, it's sambuckcomedy.com/merch. I don't have any of my dates up on my website, which is a real problem.
Yeah.
No one knows when I'm performing.
Easily fixed though.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
lazy. I don't like doing that shit. I'm the most lazy, least lazy person, I feel like.
Oh. Just lazy.
I'd be hella lazy. This motherfucker's works harder than me. We'll be out until like 2 a.m. in an event, and he's like, I'm gonna go work right now.
I got that.
Yeah, I know.
did
He
that.
literally went to work at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
It ain't even a family business.
That's funny.
What was your dream job as a kid?
My dream job as a kid. So, I've had a lot of aspirations when I was younger. Like, I used to want to be in the Army. I was like, I'm going to go to West Point. I'm going to join the military. I'm going to run for president one day. You know, all this crazy stuff. I don't know. I think that was probably my dream job, is like
Be
being
president?
in the Army. I mean, ultimately, a pipe dream, yeah. But just being in the Army and just like, I don't know, being part of that organization. I don't know why that was so instilled in me.
Were you a super patriotic?
Wow.
Wait. Yeah.
My dad was
Your
illegal.
dad, that's what I was about to say. Your dad was illegal, and you're like, you just hated him so much. You're like, I'm going to get my whole life to never letting people like him in this country
I
again.
tried Border Patrol.
You wanted to be Border Patrol?
Oh shit.
That's so fucked up.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Yeah. It pays the bills too.
It pays the bills.
So you gotta do what you love, right?
No, I used to want to be a garbage man just to ride on the back of the trucks. That looked fun.
You like this?
Holding on the trucks was, yeah. And then I dated a female fisherman. I did date a
Jesus.
female fisherman.
She had a lot of crabs or what?
She did smell not great.
Oh,
I feel like if I make jokes on stage, people think I'm just making like silly jokes. But for real, her pussy smelled like fish. I'm like, did you run out of tampons and use a sardine?
oh my god.
I might have to wait. I'm gonna write that down. I might have to use that on stage. That's the dumbest thing I've ever said. Did you? I dated a female fisherman, and her pussy did stink. It doesn't work that well when you say it like that. I was like, did you run out of tampons and use a sardine? I would say,
Yo.
Yo.
That's all.
I don't even feel bad about making fun of this bitch, because I reconnected with later. This is why you should never reconnect with an ex. I matched with her on Tinder like years later, and we were talking, and I was like, so how's your family? And she's like, well, I outed my mom as gay. I'm like, what the? Why would you ever, one, do that, and two, say that?
Yeah.
Like, if you were gay, you wouldn't want your mom to out you to your whole family. So why would you out your mom as gay?
Then you wouldn't want her talking about it.
Yeah.
You know?
That shit. Shout out SB live stream legend. My email address is sambuckcomedy@gmail.com. I'll put it in the chat.
Separate country.
I should get that Gmail too. Whatever you do, don't email sambuckcountry at gmail.com. Sambuck Country is good. I remember I told my dad. My dad was not a fan of Sambuck Country. Just like, oh my god. My dad's a super liberal guy, but I told my dad that hella people thought I was Jewish, and he got he was like, you don't look, he got mad that I was like, why are you, this is kind of, you're getting weirdly angry that people think I look Jewish. You're getting an anti-Semitic level of angry that people think I look Jewish.
That is my son, he's not Jewish.
My son's not a... My son never knows what's gonna happen with the weather.
Right. He's bad with money.
He's bad. Yeah, my dad should know I'm bad with money.
Well, he knows. That's why he's so mad.
Yeah.
That's what fuels the rage.
Even Jewish people tell me I look more Jewish. I was just on with Dylan Negri. Hilarious comedian. Oh my god. He goes by Dylan Jacob now, not Dylan Negri, because enough people fucked up his last name and said it like the N-word. And I'm like, I think they wanted to say it like that. It's not spelled like that. But he goes by Dylan Jacob now, and I go, your next comedian, Dylan Negri. And he got so mad. I'm like, I got off stage, I was like, I'm sorry I dead named you. Like a fucking hate crime for a trans person. I was like, he got so mad, he's like, that's not my real name. I was like, sorry. But he's like, you look more Jewish than I do. What state are we in?
New York. Westmoreland.
I remember the first time Shamil and I, my buddy Shamil. Did you ever meet Shamil?
Yeah.
You knew Shamil. Yeah. Before he moved and shit. Yeah. He got married and moved. Shamil and I were driving back one time from Buffalo in a snowstorm on this highway. And I'm not joking. We saw, I think we counted 8 18-wheelers crashed on the side of the highway, like flipped over and shit.
What?
It was crazy.
The wind?
It was the snow and the ice.
Oh.
Look at the sky. Can you guys see the sky right now? It's hella pretty. That was one of the craziest drives. I drove back from Chicago one way in a snowstorm by myself once. That was crazy, man.
Yeah, that's gonna be scary.
Yeah. I never like really crashed my car. I know you have.
I have. Shit.
Yeah, I'm Irish. I'm like Irish and Scottish. And what are you?
El Salvadorian and French Canadian.
Oh, I'm French Canadian too. Yeah, I'm French Canadian. My dad is mad homophobic, so I used to tell him I do mad gay things just to piss him off. Well, like, I picked up crocheting. Like, no, it's kind of funny. Like, my dad hates stand-up. Like, even before I did it, I remember as a kid, my dad, like, hating stand-up comedy. Just thinking it was so dumb. And then he'll still, like, I don't even think... He loves me and he supports me, but he doesn't even like he just doesn't like stand-up.
Yeah. I've never been a big stand-up person, but there's a select few people I'll listen to.
I feel bad that you've seen me do you've heard every joke of mine, basically.
I've heard a few.
I feel like I still do some that you've never heard. Sometimes I'll slip in jokes that you've never heard. But you also see me work on jokes. Because a lot of times I go up on stage and just talk. And that's how I get my premises together. And then I just start to build it from there.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the times I like, this is gonna sound fucked up, but like bomb on purpose just to get new ideas out there. Because you never know what people are gonna connect to.
Yeah.
Crocheting's pretty gay.
A lot of grandmas do that shit, right?
Yeah. Gay with the
it's up there.
Gay with the grandmas.
That's an idea for a little weekend event. Catch it on Eventbrite.
Oh, I thought you were getting gay with grandmas.
Yeah, right.
Frank saw me go on a date with a grandma once.
Yeah.
What was your experience of that night?
So, I don't. I don't remember what we did before we got to Worcester.
We went to a skew.
Was it?
That's
Oh
where
yeah,
we-
sure was. Okay, yeah. And then man, that fucking place. And then yeah, you came to Worcester. I got there a little before you, and I remember telling Kip, you know, he's bringing a lady friend. And he made one of the funniest jokes I heard of the year. And I'm not going to repeat it here, though.
No, what did he say? What did he say? I need to hear it.
I think I definitely told him.
You definitely told me, but
I told
need
him,
to
I was
hear
like, yeah, she's coming, da-da-da.
I went on a date with a
Older
50.
lady.
She was 56, I think.
And he said, at least she can't get pregnant.
Oh,
Shout out Kip. Sorry to put you on blast. Sorry, miss.
oh my, yeah, I
But,
went. Yeah, I went on a date with a 56-year-old.
Yeah. A lot of drunk karaoke she did.
Oh yeah, none of there was
She
karaoke
did.
at the bar upstairs, and none of us wanted to sing karaoke
No.
because we're out with my friends.
I stood there the longest because there was a slice of pizza, but everyone else was downstairs, so I took pictures. You can see them on Instagram from like the window above. When she
Yeah.
was doing karaoke, I was singing.
I couldn't
pictures.
even watch my date sing karaoke
Yeah.
because she picked
should've
all
done
these
that.
sad songs, and
Yeah.
so she was just sobbing afterwards.
Yeah.
This is why you should never. This is the thing. You can get a date with an older woman, but what older woman would want to date a guy who is 25? Like, she was 56. She's older than my mom, and she wanted to go out with me.
Unless you're one of them old wealthy ass ones.
Yeah, see there, but
She's not
this was
that.
not. This
She's
was
not
this was.
that.
She didn't look bad, but she didn't look great. For her age, she was fine. He told me to ask her out.
I will
Frank-
not say so.
It was all Frank's fault.
It was a dare, and he did it.
It truly was a dare, and she said yes, and it was a horrible decision, and I know everyone who was there that night judges me because of it.
That's funny.
Oh, Nick Shea said I would say I kiss men or stuff like that, but I guess crocheting would piss him off too. Nick Shea, film a video of you telling your dad you crochet. I want to see what he says.
Just walk out mid crochet. Yeah.
That's so funny. I really was like, what gay stuff are you telling your dad about? I do yoga. Like I used to practice yoga for a few years. And I drive a Subaru.
I love that's a technical way to say it. Practice yoga.
I practiced meditation and yoga for like 3-4 years of my life. And I still do it, but I just don't do it like as much as I used to. And I remember when I was doing yoga, my stepsister goes, you drive a Subaru, you do yoga, are you sure you're not a lesbian? And now she teaches yoga classes, and I just want to go up to her and be like, are you sure you're not a lesbian? You ever done yoga in your life?
That's funny.
SB says, Sam, where did you meet the GILF at a comedy show? If you want to meet unhinged women, do stand-up comedy and then meet the people in the audience afterwards.
Yeah.
Women, this is the thing. My stand-up set is manic and crazy. If you're a chick and you want to hook up with me after seeing me do comedy, something has to be wrong with you. Something has to be mentally wrong with you. If you fucking see me do stand-up, you see me talking about fucking...
Who knows what?
who knows what. I was gonna do my gun fetish joke right now. Brianna wrote the tag, the squirt gun tag.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come see me do stand up. I'll tell you that joke.
Yeah.
But
That's funny.
oh. Anything you want to talk about, Frank? Do you want me to drive?
I'm chilling.
You're chilling?
I'm chilling.
Do you let your girl drive your car?
Hell no. You've seen that thing I posted on my story, right? When you're drunk as fuck and you're in the passenger seat, so you let your girl drive, but she crashes anyways.
Yes.
And the caption was, I should have just fucking drove. Yeah, 100%. So I've been at my boy John's house, and I told everybody, I said, listen, I'd rather fucking crash and die and kill us than let her drive. Because literally, she'll be sober. She went down the wrong way. Sorry, she's gonna hate this. She went down the wrong way down the fucking, on the other side of the barrier in Providence one day around a curve. Like, it was not gonna be good, so. And I was fucked up, and I had to tell her to pull over. Like, wow. So, yeah.
This oh, I'm about to blow this guy up online. I don't give a fuck. Fuck Christian Brown, bro.
Oh.
Fuck the rapper Christian Brown.
Oh, boy.
I used to work with him on Cape Cod. And one day he hit me up. We used to party and stuff. We used to work together, whatever. And when I was in college, I graduated college in 2019. So that's a lot of years ago, 5 years ago.
A lot of years.
He hits me, I haven't talked to him since then. He hits me up junior year of college and he goes, let's party tonight. I'm driving to your school right now. I'm like, I haven't talked to you in 2 years, but okay. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Cool. He comes to my school drunk as fuck and gets pulled over on the campus drunk. Talks his way out of it. I don't know how. Then comes up to my dorm room and starts getting so fucked up, drunk, that he literally can't speak or talk or anything, and ends up projectile vomiting all over my college dorm room. Now he throws up in my bed, so I'm like, you just sleep in my bed. My roommate had his room, he had his bed. My college roommate still brings this up to this day and is pissed at me. He's like, you left me there with him. Because I went to my girl's room at the time.
He was just laying in the vomit.
He was just laying in the
door.
vomit.
He's like, don't leave me. And
Yeah.
like, shut the door.
And so this dude, Chris Brown, ends up waking up, fucked up in the vomit in the middle of the night, stealing my $200 Bose speaker, and then leaving, and I never heard from him again. This motherfucker reaches out to me, says, hey Sam, I have some exciting news. As we enter the final stretch of my campaign for my new album, another wonderful donor has surprised me by offering to match donations up to $200 for today only. This means if you can contribute today, your donation will have double the impact. $10 becomes $20, $20 turns into $40. Thanks for telling me the math, retard. And so forth. This is an incredible opportunity to take a big step towards the goal. To support my next project, help me maximize this extra fundraising opportunity. Your support means, I'm gonna say, it costs. Should I say, do you have my speaker? Do you?
Can they donate a speaker?
Can you give me a speaker? I'm gonna say it. I'm not gonna tell you what I'm saying back because it is a dickhead message. No, I'll tell you guys. I'm gonna say to promote your album, it's gonna be $1,000. That's what I'm saying. Yo, to promote your album on my platform, it's gonna be it's $1,000. Let me know if you're
just
interested.
send them the cash app.
Yeah.
Just send the cash app.
My cash app Venmo is at SCBuck. Yo, fuck that dude. Fuck that dude. That dude, I forgot about that dude, and he pissed me off. So, bro, you ruin my college dorm room and then steal my speaker. And your name is Chris Brown. Get an original name.
Yo.
I wish this Chris Brown hit women. That would have been better than what he did. At least he wasn't a thief.
That would have been better. Oh my god.
I lived with a
Oh,
female
shit.
roommate. You could have hit her.
Right. Fucking dumb.
I lived with 3
Oh,
black chicks
God.
my senior year of college. I roommate with 3 black chicks, and I say that to say that they all
Beat him.
wore they all wore wigs. And I would jokingly, you've heard this story, I would jokingly always wear their wigs around around our suite as a joke, because I'd be like, you guys have these crazy wigs, I'm just gonna put them on.
Yeah.
And I remember one time one of them had a dude over, and I had the wig on, and I walked by, and he was like, damn, who's that tall ass roommate of yours? And it was me in a wig. That dude is probably the most homophobic person ever now. I think that turned him homophobic.
Yo.
Oh
that ain't no
my
man.
god.
Holy shit.
SB says, you ever do any gigs in the boroughs? Hopefully. I used to do hella shows in New York, but honestly, I didn't go to New York for a long time because I had a falling out with my production company. I had a production company and a studio in New York, and we just had kind of like a falling out. And so it just left like a weird New York taste in my mouth. New York tastes bad and smells bad, yeah. I just hate the smell of warm piss. And that's all New York smells like. No, I do like New York, but I grew up in the woods. So like, if you grew up in New York, you probably love New York and would hate growing up in the woods. But I grew up in the woods, so I love the woods and hate the city, you know what I mean? That's just not my shit. Oh, this has been a fun live stream. We did an hour and 40 minutes. That's crazy.
What the fuck, guys? The Wild Animal Park. Wow.
You think this is the time to wrap it up?
Unless they want to watch me get gas.
Yeah. And let's get some. Do you want to get Chick-fil-A?
Yeah, we can do that.
Alright, we're gonna get gas and Chick-fil-A. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to follow FGZ on Instagram. And remember, use code BUCKOFF for 15% off all orders, and if you order all 3 prints, you get the 4th for free. Shout out Donald Nemitz, said he's gonna be in Cleveland. I'll see you in Cleveland. And who knows, if we get bored, maybe I'll jump back on live stream later.
Yeah,
but we're stopping at the gas station now. So I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Peace out.